Hi guys, so today we are going to take a look at LN95 Note 5 port version 3.0 milestone as you can see. So now it supports OTA updates. I have updated to the latest through over here. As you can see, I guess there is one update available. Let's just check out the change log. As you can see over here, some RIL fixes, cleaned build prop, a newer version of S browser. That's cool. Fixed S Finder, YouTube lags, and the YouTube works pretty fine. I don't know what's have been fixed, but let's just take a look at it. It just looks like a Galaxy S7 or a fully complete Marshmallow experience. Let me just show you that I'm not running any kind of theme. It's just a basic, as you can see, default theme. Nothing like Note 5 theme or something like that. I don't know why I can't get rid of this. I guess I have disabled it. Nope. As you can see, you get home screen options, which is also available. And like iPhone style, we have a Galaxy apps option on the Marshmallow 2. Same like that. As you can see, all apps on the home screen. No menu over here. Just take a screenshot of that. Okay. So let's just go back. I don't like it at all. Sorry, the camera is not focused. Let's just take a look at status bar. As you can see, pretty much everything is white, and the S Finder and Quick Connect is also fixed right now. It's not anymore blue, sorry, not blue, white, and the colors look pretty much just perfect. Like everything is blue, dark blue, just perfect. Like it's totally awesome. And you will not believe me, this developer is so talented that he also fixed the clock icon. As you can see, the seconds, what you say, seconds hand is rotating just fine and smooth, not just like S6 you have to refresh it all the time to see the new effect. It's just live. As you can see, it's just moving, which is totally awesome as the app has been ported from the Marshmallow. And if you are seeing that this WeatherGate, it's not a original WeatherGate, it's just X WeatherGate, as you can see, but it looks pretty cool and matches to the Galaxy S7. So you don't get S7 wallpapers over here, just from the new A series and the old ones, but I'm pretty sure the developer will add it later on. But as you can see, phone and other apps have been totally updated to the Marshmallow theme. Nothing different in that, just truly awesome. As you can see, it totally looks like a Galaxy S7, not like a plain washed off S6 theme. As you can see, messages is also been updated. Looks pretty cool. And ported internet APK from the Marshmallow, I guess. And it has a pretty much a new introduction over here. Let me just show you by going to the settings. As you can see, looks totally like Marshmallow. Applications on, it's just very fluid, and the battery backup is also okay, means it better than the stock ROM, I guess, because I'm using as a daily driver and I pretty much play with a GPU overclock, so it doesn't lag at all. Like if you are multitasking over here, as you can see, no lag at all. Also everything looks just fine, so I pretty much overclock it and use it on the way. And let's just check it out. As you can see, new introduction over here, cool. As you can see, pretty awesome. And then we have the S Planner. No, why? Okay, the clock, pretty much everything is looking like Marshmallow, I guess. I don't know why the world is a bit laggy, but it's just fine. And as you can see, the indicators have been bit of a bugged off, like it just getting overlaid by an arrow. which will be soon fixed, I guess. And every app has been updated to like Marshmallow theme, and pretty much the bug fixes are totally awesome. But let me just show you one thing. The lag which we are getting in the S6 port, like if you have an abstract tile effect, it will just take 1 to 2 minutes to show up the screen, but it just working fine, as you can see. But you need an Notify Effects app to enable it, but just don't enable Liquid or something else like that, or else you will not have to reset your device. But the developer has still not enabled it in over here. As you can see, you don't get abstract tiles or anything option like that, just pretty much stock one. You do get charging effect, which is cool. Edge screen, lock screen effects, display, you get the toolbox, side key panel. Pretty much it's just awesome. And also one thing, you do get the air command, which is also nice. As you can see, it has a blur effect, and the S note is also from the Notify, or else you can say S7, because it's from the Marshmallow, as you can see. And the photo note is also working. I don't have something, okay, my battery is low, but it just worked pretty fine. And if you are finding hard to type, then just go to the more settings and deselect that S Pen only mode, and you will be pretty much very fine. And as per the request of the community, the developer has been replaced the S6 camera from the S4. Let me just throw it away. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know whether it will work on the landscape mode. I have never tried it. Wow, it's just awesome. I don't know whether it works on the stock Notify or not, but it's cool. As you can see, updated gallery over here, and pretty much very much smoothness. As you can see, you do get search over here from the S7. Oops, okay. And that's it. As you can see, the S voice is also working fine over here. Side sync is also working too. Scrapbook is also present. The developer is saying that he wants to make it like a totally pure firmware, where you get all the applications like Scrapbook. Also something like Studio is also present, which is also awesome thing. As you can see, fully working. Write on PDF is also S Note Viewer is also have a present over here. New Marshmallow themed voice recorder, and that's pretty much it. I will totally recommend you to try this, like it's just awesome. So guys, thanks for watching. Also subscribe to my channel for more S4 videos, and peace.